Hey cute people, it's me with a tag. This is called the Womanhood Tag. It's very short. It's only 3 questions. I love tag videos. I like watching them. I happen to come across this tag video on My Natural, My Choice, her channel. I watched the video she did and I loved her answers. I don't think I could do any better, but I let her know. I hope that I conveyed to her that I really liked the answers that she gave. They were just, when you get a chance, I'm going to leave her link to the video in the description box, and when you get a chance, please do check out her video. I love the answers that she gave. Very well said. But she said she would start with me to do the tag because I like the video. I said I would. I don't think I could do the questions any justice, but I'm going to try this. Only 3. And here I go. The first question is, name 3 things a woman needs. The first thing I think any woman needs is to have self-respect for herself. I think when you have self-respect for yourself, everything else will fall into place. How you take care of your children, your life, your home, people that you love, especially your children. You won't let anybody come around and hurt your children, especially if it's another man. That's the reason why I brought that up, because I hate hearing about women who get with men and let their boyfriends disrespect their children or not treat them right. I don't like that. I think if a woman has respect for herself, that will not go down. That's a major thing for me because I've seen it many a times. I guess that's why I mentioned it. I think 2 other things that a woman needs to have after she respects herself is just knowing that to forgive herself. To forgive herself for the mistakes that she's made. A lot of us have made mistakes, especially with and I hate to sound so hard, but I really do believe in it, especially with the mistakes that we've made, like who we have chosen as fathers for our children. That's another big thing for me. I think we have to forgive ourselves and know that we're going to make mistakes, knowing that life is not going to be easy at all. I am a firm believer in the glass half full. I'm so glad I have an optimistic personality. So I do believe that once you have self-respect, forgive yourself for any errors or mistakes that you've made in your life, whether they're big or small, or you hurt people, whatever, I think you'll do fantastically. Another thing I think a woman needs is to take time out for herself. That's very important. You want to be there for other people, you want to help people, but one thing I can tell you, for me, I don't know where I got it from or how I learned it. No, I do know how I learned it and where I got it from, but I know how to say no. I know how to say no, I ain't gonna do it. No, I ain't got no money for you. No, you can't stay here. Whatever it is, learning how to say no. I think when you say yes all the time, you feel taken advantage of. You lash out at people who may be trying to do good things for you, but you cannot see it because you don't have no self-respect for yourself and you don't know how to say no. And those things are important. I think every woman needs to know how to say no. No. Because we give so much, we do so much, we want to give and get. I have learned too, if I'm giving, I'm just giving because I want you to have. I'm not giving to get. If I get something, trust me, I do appreciate it, but I'm not going to give to get. So a woman needs to know how to say no. Now the second question, which I think I probably said the third question, but the second question is, what does a lady need to know, a woman needs to know? I think what a woman needs to know out of anything in this whole world is that she is the mother of civilization. I think when you know that, you'll want to put forth great things, good things in the earth. I'm just a firm believer in, if you try to live right, do right, be right, help people, good things will definitely come to you. You put it out there, it'll definitely come back to you. Of course, everybody's life is not going to be peachy keen all the time, but I think that when you try to be your best, you'll do your best. And I think that women, when they know that, I think they'll do that. I think that we won't see so much of the things that we see on reality TV. If they realize their importance as women in the world, we wouldn't see all that. So a woman needs to know that she is the mother of civilization, whether she be a black woman, a Greek woman, a white woman. And I really didn't want to bring anything racial into it, but just to let you know that I'm saying all women are the mothers of civilization. Yeah. Now the third and the last question is a great one, but I don't have a good answer. I really just wanted to do this tag because I really wanted to support my natural, my choice, because I loved her responses. And I hope that everybody who stops and watch this video will stop and watch hers. Great answers. I told you I wouldn't be able to top them. But the 3 books I think a woman should read. I used to read a lot, an awful lot. I don't read as much as I used to. But I think every woman should go to the library called the Bible and pick any 3 books out of the library called the Bible and just read. I do read the Bible. I haven't read the Bible in a long time. My goal, or life goal, is to read the whole, read all the books. I've read 2 or 3 in its entirety, and right now I couldn't tell you the names of them because I'm not like a big Bible reader. I enjoy it very much. So just pick any 3 books from the Bible and you'll be good. You know, I wish I could tell you exactly what to look for in reference to, say, how women should act. I came across someone talking about that in one of the books, how women, maybe not act, maybe it is about how a woman should act, or how a woman can come across or perceive herself or whatever. And since I don't know much about it, I'm going to stop right there. But I'm going to tell you one book I would read. I haven't read a book in a long time, and this is a book that I wanted to read, and I think it could be helpful to a lot of people because I remember a lot of women I knew were reading it when it was out the very first time, and that's The Purposeful Driven Life. I think I'm saying it right, by Rick Warren. I remember a lot of people were reading that book. I know he came out with a new edition. I was going to read it because there's some things in my life I want to do. I want to change. I want to, you know, be on a whole different path, you know, in the next century of my life. Because y'all know I'm half a century. I tell you I love saying that. I said to my mother the other day, and she was like, why can't you just say 50? 50 doesn't sound cute as I am half a century. But okay, anyway, so I don't really read a lot of self-help books. I've never been into them. At the time when they were really popular, my thought was, if a person just sits down and just talk to themselves or think out their problem, you can solve your problem pretty much. I mean, we do it every day. But then again, there are some things that we do get stuck on. So I guess self-help books can help in that way. I wish I could name 3 books that would really be beneficial to any woman to read. But right now, I'll have to say, read the Bible, choose any book that you want to read, get started there, and also read The Purposeful Driven Life by Rick Warren, and hopefully that'll open up some doors for you. And another book I wanted to read too, is The Secrets. Yeah, The Secrets. Most of the books that I've read are autobiographies and some fiction, non-fiction books, and I really wouldn't recommend them because they're just books about somebody else's words on a page, you know, nothing I think will benefit anybody. But maybe Maya Angelou's I Know Why the Caged Birds Sing. I just read that book in its entirety maybe last year sometime. Prior to that, I had picked it up so many times. So I have it, the actual book, but I had to end up buying it on iTunes so I could read the whole book, and I really enjoyed that. So I would recommend that to someone. I don't say you need to read it because it's just her life. She's not giving you any advice or anything like that, or how you can do or how you can overcome. It's just her life. But at the same time, sometimes looking at someone else's life, you can decide what you don't want to do or what you can do in your own life. So even though with question 3 I was all over the place because I didn't give you any titles of some books that you should read, but I will say, yeah, you can read the ghetto literature because I read that too. I read a lot of autobiographies, but definitely, if anything, you can get yourself into, read the Bible. Even if you just read a couple of verses, passages, chapters, I should say, a day. You don't have to read a whole book in a night, a week, but just read it and familiarize yourself with it, and use it very much as encouragement. Yeah, that's what I use it for, encouragement. So that's my womanhood tag. I wish I had better answers, but those are the ones that I came up with without really thinking about it. I think tags are cute when you just sit in front of the camera and just talk about what you want to talk about, as opposed to, you know, preparing something. So those are my answers. Yeah. I wish I could have done a better one, but like I said, check out my natural, my choice. Please go see her video. I love her answers. I'm going to end this video right now because I have some food waiting for me. Yeah, it's going to be a great night. So I want you all to, well, first, I want to thank you for stopping by and watching this video. And of course, I want to hopefully see you in the next. And I want you to share and spread love. Simple. I didn't want to add anything else.